Battle Rap Ranking, man. Battle Rap Ranking. What's going on? So we got your boy Don Marino in the building. Mexican Bars is in the building with us today, man. What's going on with you, Don? What's up with you, boy? Hey, you hear me? Hold 1 second, y'all.
Hello?
Yo, give him a second. Give him a second. Nah, this Discord be like the video game. Battle Rap is life. Battle Rap is life. What's going on? What's going on, homie? Might have to call his phone.
Yo.
Yo, I hear you, bro.
Oh, yeah, man, somebody called me. The call, I couldn't hear shit. I was like, what the fuck?
It's all good. Can y'all hear everybody? Y'all can hear on the live good. How you feeling, man? Band Legacy 2. You was in the building. I was out there in the field. How was your experience, man? How was your experience in Band Legacy, man? It was your first one. You was out in VA. How did it feel, man? Talk to me.
Before I answer that, man, how did you feel, man? You was in the crowd. You feel me? I seen you out there, seen you mingling, eating chicken wings, vibing. How was your experience before I answer mine?
Well, it was great, man. It was great, man. The boy Troy Martin invited me out there. I got an invitation from yours truly on the phone right now, Don. And I said, man, I keep getting invited. A couple more people, but these are people that's close to me, been rocking with me. I said, let me go out there and see what's going on. And the love was amazing, man. The love was crazy. They told me to get on the stage in front of the camera. I had at least 20 to 25 battle rappers walk up to me, talk about the recaps, spinning me bars. It was just overwhelming, man. It was pretty great, man. I'm humble and I enjoyed myself. I definitely enjoyed myself.
But yeah, man, Legacy was straight. You know, the reason I asked you because you got to go out there as a spectator, fan, supporter. You peek out the scene, chop it up. Me, man, if I'm battling on that card or like that week, I kind of my mindset's kind of in a different area. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
right.
but it was dope, man. When I was there day two, the crowd was lit. You know, unfortunately, when I battled, I feel like the crowd wasn't, really showing me that much love. So, but it was a dope, man. I kind of liked it, Born Legacy 6 better. To be honest, be real. But it was dope though, man. I hope they bring me back and maybe next time the crowd be more, receptive to me. You feel me?
Receptive to your bars. Okay. Overall, what did you before you start and break down what you thought about the battle? Overall, what did you give yourself? What did you give yourself overall performance, man?
Me and you was talking earlier, man, and I got off the phone. I got off the phone for a second. I was kind of thinking what you were saying. I think you was right. I was kind of a different Don. I was more aggressive and more ready, hot fire up. I think people wasn't used to that of me. So, I don't think it took away from my performance. I think my performance at a scale of 1 to 10. My first two rounds, I think they were both a solid 8 points, 8.5. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about the material, just the performance. Like I feel like I had energy, I was aggressive, I was loud, my delivery was good. Third round, not so much. But I think I did well, man. What do you think? What would you rate my performance? I know the third round's kind of whatever, but
Overall, like you said, those first two rounds, man, was dope, man. It was dope, man. I really enjoyed it, and I actually liked the third round until you kind of just. I didn't really understand why. Well, I understood because the energy was out the room a little bit, but I was enjoying your third round too. I was definitely enjoying your third round before you stopped. So overall, I'm definitely gonna give you a smooth 8 overall. So you definitely did your thing.
yeah. We'll go later on to why the third round was good.
Right. And for him, before we get into your battle, is any you made it the second night? Did you see anything on the second day or?
Yeah, man. Jada Nightwing versus Reaper Rare. Reaper squad has paper. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure But what I'm probably about to say is gonna sound biased, but you're here. You're not gonna let me run around and say something biased. You feel me?
Right.
I kind of had Reaper, uh, Dirty, and Jay. You know what I'm saying? And Jay, I love Jay tonight with the Duck. It's my home. Ever since me and him battled, we became close friends. Every time we had a venue together, we talked like we knew each other for years. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Jay has one little issue that he seems to have like kind of a choking problem. He choked against Driggs. He choked against Reaper in the first round. The second round, he was about to have a classic round, and then he fucks up with that
second
stumble.
round was crazy.
Bro, that stumble. Like I said, I told him he got so much material off when he got to that little part where he started choking. I told him if you would have called time, your round was fire alone like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, he stood there. He stood there for good, like 30 seconds. Finally got it back. It finished strong, but you know, we can't just be like, oh, you know, he won that round because he got it back and finished strong. It's like, yo, Reaper, you know, he performed cleanly at the end of the day, and his round wasn't whack either. It's not like Reaper was spitting whack shit. So, you know, I already had it 2-0. The third round, people could debate it, but I kind of edged it to Reaper.
Okay. I mean, a lot of
Jaden Lightweigh's the star. Like, Jaden Lightweigh's the star, man. Like,
that's a fact.
He's gonna bounce back from this.
That's a fact. That's what I was about to say. Like, when it comes to like moments, he was creating moments, even though he was stumbling, even though he was choking through his round, he still was definitely dope. But like for a battle, yeah, you have to give that. You have to give that to Reaper Rare. He was definitely consistent all 3 rounds, and I'm used to Reaper kind of stumbling through his rounds a little bit, and he had a clean performance, a very clean performance.
That first round was almost a body, bro. It was bad. Like, you know, after that, I know Jake choked. Reaper's energy, bars in that first round was insane.
Right.
You know, and Jay and I, we fought back from that in the second. I was like, damn, Jay snapped it. But, you know, he messed up again. And he had an okay third. So, it sucks, man. It sucks. I know Jay wanted to really put on because, you know, you gotta understand, man, like, Reaper's actually a name. You feel me? Like, I know, you know, people kind of look at Reaper, he ain't no, like, Tay-Rock, whatever. But Reaper's a name, a vet. He's been doing this, you know, he put his work in. And that's a good look for Jay. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I know it's bothering Jay. Knowing Jay, I know it's bothering him a lot right now, but he's gonna bounce back, but he always does. You feel me?
Yeah. Hopefully he bounced back. And you was right. It's definitely a plate. You know what I do anyway, so that was definitely a plate for him. He kind of dropped the ball a little bit when it comes to the rankings, but like you said, overall, they don't really right now. It doesn't really matter because the fans are gonna be behind him. They was rocking with him. Everybody was saying it was okay. I know I walked up to him and like, what happened? I asked him what happened after the battle. He said, my bad, man, because I was talking to him before the battle. And he said he was ready, 100% ready. I asked him 3 times. He said, I'm ready, 100%. I said, you sure? He said, yeah. And then after he said, my bad, man. He apologized to me. So it was all good, though. It was all good. You know he going to bounce back.
Talking to him, and I get why he messed up. And this happens too. He said that he had finished his first round early, right, against Reaper.
Right.
Like for the writing process. So he was writing his second and third, and he was trying to get those down pat because he already knew his first, the back of the heart, the back of his hand.
Right.
And sometimes when you do that, you know, it messes you up. Like example, like my first 2 rounds were done for Quban, but I wrote late. Even I told y'all that I'm barely finishing my third. So the whole time I'm practicing, I'm focusing on my third. Like, okay, I gotta get this down pat. I already know my first 2 rounds. Sometimes I can throw you off, especially if you finish way too early. So, you know, I told him, man, you don't ever do that. Like, if you're learning your third, what you do is you spit your third, spit your first, spit your third again, spit your second. You feel me? Okay. You're trying to get to learn your round. So, but, you know, learning experience. You feel me?
Right. That's crazy, man. We're going to jump right into your battle, then go back, go reverse again. But we got to jump into your battle. Man, we're going to start with the first round, man. First, we're going to start off with the energy at the beginning. I know you was talking about you not being yourself as you usually would. I know you said we talked about this and it was like I was watching it and like you and Cuban. I'm used to Cuban kind of being more laid back, a smooth type of guy. He jumped on the stage, mad hype, got in your face, and you got hype and you hitting your chest, and like it was just the energy in the room. Was it because of y'all talking jump back and forth, or like that's pretty much like why y'all was so different? Or you, I asked you why was you so different that I'm used to you seeing at the beginning of the battle, and then talk about your first round if you don't mind.
The reason why, man, it's all that talking he was doing. You feel me? It's like, I get it. We supposed to sell the fight and trash talk, but he was, one champion. I don't respect Don and I'm talented, this and that. And it's like, all right, well, I'm here. You feel me? Like this, I mean, this is your house. You feel me? I'm here. All that talk is over with. You know what I'm saying? So I was hyping. I was ready, bro. Like, okay, this is what you wanted. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure he hyped. So the energy was there, bro. You gotta understand, like, me and Cuban kind of like see each other like he sees me as being privileged. You feel me? Like, oh, Don's been pushed. Don's had it easy, and I see it the same way with him.
Right.
And we're both trying to be that number one spot and prove, like, yo, we're here because we're talented. So it's not, I salute to Cuban. I rock with him now. The battle's over. He's good peoples and shit. But going into it, we both had to prove something.
That's a fact. That's a fact. We're gonna jump right into that first round, man. Talk about your first round, man. Talk about your first round. How did you feel about y'all first round? Talk to me.
The first round, it's crazy, man. People had my first round as my best round. People had my first round as my best round of the battle. I still think today, to this day, my second is my best round. But my first round, I came out, the opener, I noticed that he got no reaction. Like, I got like the little, and I was like, all right, they're not gonna show me love. And I had spit my second bar with the whole, I'm gonna show this Cuban pin. What I said, my second line, after my opener, my second line was, I don't need Mexican bars. The Vato don't play. What I brought to the table from the flip is not a dominoes game. You call yourself Taliban and wear a turban. That's not the tropical way. About to show this Cuban terrorist the pin different. One time with me, I didn't get no reaction. You feel me? That's when I knew, okay, I'm going to have to fight through this. Because when that happens, you don't get no reaction. You can't stop and compare and you're going to just look like a bad loser. You got to convince them, like, okay, you got to react apparently. Then the next line, I just started turning up. That's when I slowly started getting the reactions. And like halfway through the round, the crowd kind of started rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? And everybody said my first one was my best round. I feel like I clearly spoke to me first.
What about his? So his, like, he didn't say nothing to you impressive in that first round. Like, do you remember his first round, or you don't? Go ahead.
I'll be honest with you, his first round threw me off a little bit. I expected more the way we was talking in this battle, like, yo, this will be the best meet. You have no chance. And I was kind of thrown off too that he wasn't getting gassed. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if it was because, like, people were like, okay, damn, Don shocked us. He had a crazy round. You know what I'm saying? Because man, I'm gonna talk a little shit real quick, man. I feel like people would try to sleep on me or they just don't like me. But I feel like you really watch what I say in my battles. I got haymakers. Like, I could land haymakers nearly back to back almost. You know what I'm saying? And with that battle, that's what I did, man. I landed haymakers in that first round, even though it didn't sound like it because they didn't want to react. But I think I set the bar high, so when he came in, he wasn't landing nothing. It kind of felt awkward. So I'm not sure if it was because I set the bar high or what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't remember nothing from the first that he spit because his first wasn't his best round.
Right, man. I agree too, man. I definitely agree. Like, it threw me off because, of course, I was in the building with the king, and he was at the last one. He was saying how much love Cuban was getting, how much love how much love Cuban was getting on Young Grizz he battled last time, I believe, and how much love like the
Yeah.
BNB was getting. So I definitely was expecting a lot more so-called gas or energy. I don't really like to call it gas, but like the energy. And you're right. You're right. It was kind of like for both of you guys in the first round. It was a little bit dead. It's like y'all had to get the crowd. And y'all had to get the crowd. Like the crowd was not giving it up at the beginning. Y'all had to actually earn the crowd. So it did kind of throw me off too. But you think you got the first round clear, and then how about the second round? What's going on?
Second round, I think this side of the crowd's finally like kind of lighting it, like they're warming up to me. You know what I'm saying? So I got through my opener. I got a little bit of reaction, and then boom, the reaction was like consistent in that round. All that haymakers, man, I kept the same energy. You feel me?
Right. Right. You think your second was better
strong.
than your first, or like material wise, or just performance wise? Like you got it out smoother? Because you did stumble once or twice in the second. Not really a stumble, just maybe over a word or two. Like just
yeah. Like the opening line. I was gonna put a freestyle at the beginning of my second, but I did it. So I switched it up real quick. And you know how like I had to correct the word. Like I was supposed to say, I had a heart-to-heart talk with my cousin. I said, yo, Lord is my witness. Ever since Cuban been in the game, you've been privileged, and I'm just sitting here growing my business. And I messed up. I said showing my business.
okay.
And
you had to go back on that.
Yeah, even if I try to ignore it and try to go straight, showing my business in my next line was showing that image. I just couldn't do it. Like, nah, that's not how I wrote it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I had so I already correct. I didn't bring it back all the way. I just basically just corrected the word. So it wasn't no stumble like nothing like that. But
right.
Bro, like if you really break down what I was saying in that second round, it's just crazy, bro. My first round was made for the building so I could perform. That's what I did. But the second round, like from, just what you're gonna talk about, the gates in the garden, my hustle's cheap. Next time, run from a beach, you're gonna take shots at Dennis, but no punches is weak, because we all know Q been writing for Dre since fucking police. Like, you feel me? Like, just.
I know I was in the crowd. Like I forgot who I was beside. But I'm like, yo, he's making punchlines out of anything. It seems like you make punchlines out of anything. Like that's definitely your strong suit, punching. You know how to do that. That's for sure.
Yeah, bro, and I think the writing in this battle was better, bro. Just what was it? What I said, man. I said we're not in the same league. The blade swings. You could tell if he was diabetic how fast they bleed. The plasma HD is picture perfect. Get the family all in one shot when the thing squeeze, or two gun. Get the kid to sit still, the lane freeze. Wave the toy over the cannon. Save cheese. Like, that's just literally a camera scheme all in one. Turn it to a fucking punch, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Bro, writing this battle was crazy.
It was crazy. What about his second, man? What did you think about his second? Any bars you remember of anything in his second?
This was I'm not sure if this was fully in the second round, but yeah, second. I'll be honest with you, I don't remember which.
Do you usually remember? Let me ask you this: do you usually remember what your opponent says, or you always kind of don't remember?
I usually be looking for a rebuttal. He had one crazy bar that I love, but he was like, they're gonna have to watch your battle on two screens, the monitor and your vital signs. Like, that was dope. I'm not sure if that was in the second. I think it probably was. I guess. Let me ask you, do you remember what he said in the second?
I'm not good at remembering bars. Like, I'm not that good.
You know what it was, bro? Like, there's no hate to him. I'm not trying to say he had no memorable quotables, like nothing like that. I think I was so in the moment of like like just try to remember my third, because like I said, I had just wrote my third. You feel me? And I was like, yo, like I have to get I was trying to remember the start of it. You feel me? Because I was having trouble with the intro. You know.
Right.
So
Right.
I think when he was rapping, I wasn't like sitting there listening to like the bars to rebuttal. I was sitting there like, okay, this is my third intro. And going into the second, like I said, I had a bar, and if Twerk was on stage, I was gonna use. And I showed you the bar where it was supposed to be like a pocket check thing, whatever.
Right.
And he wasn't there, so back in my mind, I was trying to keep it like, okay, what's gonna be my ending. So like, that's the only reason I can't remember his bars, because I was moving my material around so much in my head that
Right.
I couldn't really focus on both.
I mean, I know the first was debatable to me. I told you the first and the second was kind of debatable. The second because I thought the rounds was like not timed the same, so I thought he rapped a little longer, a lot longer actually.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't think the first was debatable at
But
all.
I thought they was.
He said it.
Yeah, I thought they slept on his bars too. I thought because I remember reacting on a couple of bars that's what surprised me even more. It didn't really surprise me that they didn't rock with you because you was already telling me they wasn't, and people were saying it already. So it wasn't really too surprising. But for him, and then some of his bars was like, okay, I was like, okay, that was good, but they wasn't really reacting like that. So I do remember it being closer than what people were saying in the building for the first and then the second. But like I said, I think I edged you on the first. I gotta go watch it. I don't like giving my opinion until I watch it again and break it all the way down. My opinion don't count anyway. But I definitely thought
You know what it is, bro?
the first and second.
You know what it is, man, too, man? Like I said, I saw his interview. He said he clearly gave the first, and then he said he took the second and third.
Right.
Yeah, of course he's gonna say that. And I'm gonna also say I took the first and second, he took the third. But I'm telling you, man, like, when you watch it back from camp, the bars, that's like the back-to-back punches.
You was punch heavy. You was definitely haymaker heavy. You was punch heavy. You ain't take too much time in between them neither.
Yeah, and it's just not the haymakers, bro. It's just like, even the second round is going in and out with the angles. Like, what you're gonna blame my success on Norb's favoritism or me paying for a slot, but you're the fact that Nunu and Goonies help raise your stock, always online crying about other people getting extra help in the league. That's where the hate stops. Jose Canseco, another Cuban on the book snitching on who take his shots. See, I made myself hot. Yo, Smack,
Right.
Keep it real. Do you see me the face of your league? I'll call you bluff now, just off believability in my image. I had to win over the tough crowds, but I'm Mexican. I'm used to overcoming obstacles to cross over. Even when the government shut down and you're Cuban, they accepted you as soon as you touch down. Like, you feel me? Like, just angling the punching in and out the round.
You got reaction
second
off there
round.
too.
It's just man, I'm telling you, bro, with this, like, it's just a different bag, man. Like, shout out to Cuban, man. He
So
did
you
his
just
thing.
confident,
Good,
all the
like,
way confident. And what about the third round? You confident you would have got that one if you didn't do what you did? You say you kind of gave him the third round.
all right, so a little scuffle happened on stage.
Oh yeah,
Right. Bad enough, the crowd was kind of awkwardly reacting to us. So the fact that killed that energy made it even harder. So like, it wasn't really rocking with me, man. Like, but like, let me ask you this: if the roles was reversed, where I had the last say, he went like right after the scuffle, he had to go. He probably would have got the same treatment. You know what I'm saying? And he already warmed up the crowd, and I get to go when the crowd starts reacting. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right.
I don't think his material per se was way better than mine. Because again, it's just the same circle, man. Every time I battle somebody, it's the same circle. Like, oh, you make fun of your people, and it's like, no, I don't. Oh, your favoritism by North. It's like, all right. Oh, you don't got believability. It's like, I hear the cops. Like, are you want to know if I killed somebody or not? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same circle, bro. Like, everybody hits you with the same angle. Like, Jada Nightwing, to me, executed the most perfect out of everybody that's done it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, it's like, all right, you're gonna, and I explained everything in my third going into his, like, like you told a fan that you can't relate to my Mexican bars, but his name's whack. Because if you're Cuban, that means someone in your family was an immigrant. So out of everyone in the room, you should feel where my pain's at.
Right.
When my cousin got to call me from Mexico to talk to his daughter now, it really changed cats. Yo, Tay-Rock, you remember you told Av, I'll be back. Too bad my cousin Hector couldn't say that. Like, you feel me? Like, it's, no reaction to it. So it's just like, it is what it is, man.
And then that wasn't the only Tay-Rock I'll be back bar neither. And all the rest of them got like 2 other people said the I'll be back bar this weekend, and both of them got reaction, and yours didn't, by the way.
Yeah, and I thought mine was creative because I actually had somebody in the background yell out, "Oh, I'll be back." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, man, it is what it is, bro. Like, it sucks.
From your angle, what happened in the little scuffle? Because I know when I get him up here, I'm gonna ask him what his angle, what actually happened.
I heard he told people that he heard me tell him something like, "What you gonna do about it?" Something like that. Which I did tell him that, but I didn't tell him that on something like I wanted to try him. It's because like
what you gonna do about what?
Because like I said, he was getting heated in the moment because he was arguing with Dre and Prez. He was saying that we was talking through his rounds, and we wasn't like you was in the crowd, bro. So you would have checked me like, yo, nah, bro, I'm keep it real. Your team was wilding. They were showing him no respect.
That's a fact.
You feel me?
Like I said, I saw them talking, but I didn't think they was interrupting his round. I didn't think so. Like I was paying attention to them. They didn't throw me off. It didn't throw me off. But I'm different, so I don't know.
Yeah, you feel me? So all right, so I told him like, yo, bro, chill. He was like, yo, shut the fuck up. And again, maybe in the heat of the moment, maybe he wasn't even talking to me. Maybe he was talking to Prez. But I was talking to the director of the meeting. I asked him again. I asked him again, like, bro, chill, man. Don't worry about that. He was like, nah, they're talking to my round. Let them talk to my round again. Watch what happened. Now I'm like, you're just trying me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was like, bro, what are you gonna do about it? He
the pride.
I pushed.
Right. Your pride kicked in.
But at the end of the day, man, like.
Did y'all hug it up and y'all dapped it up after the battle? Everything was good after the battle?
Yeah, man, look, this I'm gonna just keep it real with you, man. At the end of the day, everybody that you saw on that stage, on my side, on his side, wants us to win. You feel me? Like, that this is their guy, this is who they're rooting for, this is who they want to win, and that's good, man. That means that there's people out there that show us that much love and support that they're willing to fight for us, you know what I'm saying? So it happens, bro. Me and Cuban dapped it up. I told Cuban, yo, my bad for my team. If you feel like they were talking to you around, and he was like, oh, my bad, we should have reacted like that. So it was, at the end of the day, it was love. I shook hands with Swag Montana. Shout out to him. He was there on stage. Prez dapped him up too. Drake dapped him up. So, it's the heat of the moment, bro. Like, I'm not, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, nah, like it was on some fuck shit. They wanted to. Nah, it's just, I get it, man. It be like that, bro. There's times where, but my thing is, like, we wasn't talking to us around, like, Twerk said my material was trash in the middle of my round. You feel me? Nobody checked him.
Right.
Nobody said nothing to him. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it is what it is.
That's what's up, man. So, you pretty confident. He's pretty confident, y'all. He got it 2-1 clear. 2-1 clear. Now we can go...
People might have debate the second because he rapped a little bit longer.
Okay.
But bro, I'm telling you, bro, like just the material I was saying it, the connections, and it's like just talking, like just really talking, like bro, like I remember T-Top being in the front row, just going crazy, like yo, this, like you know what I'm saying? I'm confident, man. Like I really am, like bro, I'm gonna tell you this, right? Remember after the prep battle, you asked me if I won or lost, and I said, look, bro, I'm going to keep it real. He beat me in the building 2-1.
Right.
I do think on camera, it might be a little bit different. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But we have to wait for it. Yep. And I get the real. I always keep it real, bro. I'll never, don't get me wrong, I'm always going to favor my material more because I wrote it and I put the time in it. But, like, I always keep it real. Like, prep beat me in the building 2-1, and I get why. But I feel like on footage it could be different. If it's not, I'm still fine with that. Right. This one, bro, it's like there's no way, bro. Like those first 2 rounds were super clear to me. Like that first was clear. That second, like bro, like he had, like, come on, bro. There was times like he was looking at the crowd, like, why y'all not reacting? You know what I'm saying? Like, and at the end of the day, bro, that's not my, like, I'm the away player. You feel me? Like,
Right.
you come to Miami and battle me. I'm not, one day I'm not gonna have troubles with the crowd. You feel me?
Right.
So like
Here
my
we
job was
go.
to win over the crowd, and I did.
All right. So what you give? You gave yourself an 8.5 overall. So overall, what would you give him? That kind of give me a better idea how
His
close.
third round was his best round, man. He had some shit in there I like. I was, he was dope. I don't know what I'll give him, man. Maybe it's I give myself an 8.5. I give him like it's probably an 8.
Okay.
So maybe
Okay.
8. I don't want to try him, man. Like, I'm trying to try him. Like, shout out to Cuban again.
Okay.
Say good people. I rock with him. I'm rooting for him now. You feel me?
Hopefully he come up here and rock with us because I'm gonna ask him the same type of questions. Oh yeah, so I kind of got
you're saying, like, again, bro. The thing that I feel, bro, with me personally, bro, is that, like, I sit down and I feel like I get discredited a lot. Like, you feel me? Like, I never really get a fair shake or fair chance at a lot of things. And like think about this, bro. I'm on stage. It's his turn. Before he even gets to rap, K-Rock comes out with a Vance rooting for him. You feel me? Like, you understand? Like, and bad enough I'm in the DMV area, so the odds are worse against me. And I went in there and did what I had to do. But, like, people will never, like, give me credit for that. You know what I'm saying? They're always gonna say, favoritism, Don's getting pushed by Norbs, and it's like, then what's the point of me even trying to rap? You know what I'm saying? When I'm never gonna get
your own credit.
Say, what?
That's why you just gotta work, man. Forget what they talking about. Work, man. Work. And keep telling your story the way you be doing. Keep telling your story because people don't know, and we'll just run with the rumors. But when it comes out the horse's mouth and you tell people and break it down your own story, then we gotta rock with it, man. We gotta rock with it. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna go back into the second day if you don't mind. If you got any time on you.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
All right, talk to me, man. Talk to me. Okay, we said the Reaper Rail and Nightwing. What else did you catch on that second day, man?
I missed the PGs that day, unfortunately. I caught the Reaper and Jay battle. Who went on after that, bro? Was it who went on after Reaper? Was it?
Don't ask me. Told you I ain't good with it.
I know Mike P and Drugs went on. I can't remember who went on before them. Oh, Matt Mill and Jerry West, wasn't it?
Hold up, Ace Amin and Brooke Bucks. Did you catch that one? No, that was the last day. That was the last day.
That's day 3.
Yeah, okay. So, who was the first one on that main stage? No, it was Reaper Rail. It was Reaper Rail.
Yeah, Reaper Rail and Jay. And I think it was Jerry West and Matt Mill, wasn't it?
Jerry West and Matt Mill. Yep. What you think about that?
I can't even recap that battle. I caught like the third round. I had Jerry West taking the third, I believe. So I missed the first 2 rounds. I went outside to chop it up with Jay, and just what I'm saying. That room gets hot as shit. When you're on that stage, bro, that shit. It's like.
Hey, you chopping out on me, man. You chopping out on me. I don't know where you just went. I don't know where you just went, but you chopping up on me. Try to go back where you was just at before.
Oh, my bad. I guess I missed Jerry West and Matt Mill. Like, I only caught the third round. I had gave it to Jerry West. So I missed that battle. I think the next one after that was Mike P and Drugs.
Mike
P and
was a fire
battle.
What you think about that battle, man?
That was a fire battle. I think I got it Drugs 2-1. Reason why I said I think, because I know I gave Mike P the first. I gave Drugs the second. And the third round, it was kind of like not their best rounds. But I felt like Drugs was talking to him on some real shit about I believe his uncle or his best friend that passed away. Rest in peace to him. And
right, the angle, right.
Yeah, but sometimes, bro, like You gotta, those type of real talk. Cause I think I don't want to put words in no one's mouth. So I'm not sure if he was relating it to like to Mike P. Like, oh, he's saying why would you want to be suicidal you know, when why would you want to take your life when someone took his life? I believe, you know what I'm saying. So it was dope, but I gotta watch that round again. But I think I got him drugs 2-1. How'd you call it?
All first watch. All first watch. In the
This all in the building. Like I said, I
all
gotta
first
watch
watch.
it again.
I edged drugs all 3 rounds, just an edge. But Mike P did his thing because every time Mike P in, I remember saying, "Yo, good round, man." The crowd wasn't really rocking with Mike P neither. I don't know if people noticed that or not, but the crowd won't trying to rock with Mike P. Mike P was he was doing stuff different. So when you come back on cam, it's definitely bars that people miss. Definitely, you know what I'm saying. I could tell the way the crowd was in, but drugs delivery drug was on one. His delivery was crazy.
Real quick, if y'all in the crowd at an event, man, it's fine to have a favorite battler. It's fine to gas a certain battler. But show the other person love. Like, I'm telling you, man, y'all ruin battles like this. Like, because there's some battlers that get discouraged on stage. Like, you don't want to rock with me? Time. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all get mad at them like, why'd you cut your time short? And it's like, yo, like, I'm not going to, rap in front of y'all. Y'all going to just stare at me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm telling you, man, like, the Born Legacy crowd, bro, they've showed everyone love that was doing good. Like, when you see, it was just like, yo, we're here for bars. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm rooting for Don, so we're gonna cheer a little bit more, but we're gonna cheer for you as well. There was no like you see, bro. You still had to fight for them to get reaction, bro. Like you know what I'm saying. You said you was in the crowd and had to like, yo, y'all hearing this?
Yeah.
You know.
I definitely told the crowd that they would sleep 2 or 3 times in your first round. Definitely. I'm like, y'all tripping, y'all sleep, y'all hating. Me and T-Top said that too. Like, y'all hating. We like, y'all hating on it. Y'all definitely hating because that definitely was fire. And then they was like, giving you that head shake like, okay, he's okay. He's dope. I think they gave you your just due in a second. I think they gave you your just due. Considering the whole battle, like, nobody was really like, his third round got a couple crazy reactions. His second round got a couple. He had a couple room shakers in the second, but like you said, he had some drop spots too there because he rapped a little long. He did some rapping, talking, and then when he got into his bag, he actually had some heavy bars in the second too. He definitely did. I can't wait to see that back on camera. The same thing with that Mike P and drugs, man. Because I'm like, Mike P did good all 3 rounds. Consistent all 3 rounds. Actually, a little bit better than I'm used to him doing. Maybe because it was live, I don't know. But I gave him a good 8 on every round. You know what I'm saying? Live. So drugs, if he was, I just barely edged him in all the rounds because the beginning of his rounds was crazy. Like, he jumped out the gate with haymakers. And then his notable, like, you can't forget that Check Mike try to hit his chest. He's tapping his chest and what do you say? Checking the mic like, is this thing going? That's crazy. Whatever that microphone flip was stupid.
That was insane. That was super crazy, bro.
That's why I said you can't forget nothing like that. Like, what? That was crazy.
No, that this is on. Is this thing on? Like, that was wild. Like,
he said hitting Mike in the chest like, then lifted the gun like, is this thing on? That's crazy. Trying to aim at his head, but hitting him in his chest. That's freaking stupid.
Drugs is super fire, bro. Super crazy. But like I said, we also got to take a factor that at the end of the day too, that what's the name? Mike P had to go in there and win over a tough crowd. Bro, winning over a crowd is not easy. You feel me? Like, cause it's not you just say one bar and they're like, oh, okay, he's good. Let's listen to him. It's a consistency of bars. Like, okay, all right, now we gotta listen.
Is that better album? My fault, bro. Somebody said it was a little low. Hey, did it get a little higher for you, album? Because I edged it up a little bit. Go ahead, Don. Go ahead.
No, I was saying, like, when you win it over a tough crowd, it's hard because it's not like you say one bar and that's it. You gotta have a consistency of heavy bars where people are like forced to be like, okay, we gotta listen to it. At this point, if we're not, we're hating. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. That's a
So
fact.
Mike P's first round was really crazy to me because he set the bar high, and I remember looking in the crowd, and everybody had it 1-1 going to the third.
Right.
So I want to watch it again. It was to me, just my opinion. Mike P and Jones was the best battle of the weekend.
Yeah, because they finished all three of their rounds. Nothing happened. It was other fire battles, but it wasn't overall fire. The only people that had three consistent, solid rounds from both people was like the PGs and stuff. But when it comes to the bigger people on the stage, one person, even Your Honor and Pat, that was a fire battle too. But one of the rounds was messed up. You know what I'm saying? The franchise and Danny Myers. Danny Myers and franchise, that was crazy. But since Danny Myers did that in the last round, like, you know what I'm saying? But so it was some fire battles.
Let's go back because we missed that one for the second day. Your Honor and Gunpowder Pat.
Oh, you can't forget that one. That was crazy.
Alright, so Your Honor's first round was insane.
What?
Crazy.
Is it
crazy?
Do he remind you of Danger Zone? I didn't even put nothing together until I heard Danger Zone rap. Like, hold up. I know they around from the same area. These dudes kind of rap the same, bro. You know what I'm saying? They give me the same type of feel. Even though Your Honor kind of give you more of a street dude, but I'm talking about the way they rap. It's kind of the same, man. I don't know if you noticed that or not, but I definitely like, wait a minute. Danger Zone sound like, it can't be because Danger Zone sound like itself. So I'm like, it gotta be Your Honor. I never even pieced that together. But go ahead on the battle. That was the battle. Your Honor's first round was definitely stupid.
So listen, I got the first round completely debatable.
What?
Because Gunpowder Pat came and started a little bit slow. But bro, he just started.
It was one more. First round was kind of clear, I think.
I don't know, bro.
Your Honor's first round was so crazy. Like, Gunpowder turned up in the second round. He rapped totally different than he did from the first to second. And I thought they had similar type styles, but like Your Honor's cadences and his performance and his theatrics is way different and noticeable than Pat's. I thought it was like they had the same, like, when it comes to that, but it's not that. But Pat, what he does is still fire. You know what I'm saying? It's still fire, and he showed in that third round for sure, even if he choked or not. Yeah, okay. He and the second round. I think the second and the second is really close. I might have gave Pat that one. No, it's close. I still gave Your Honor that one, I think, but it's very close. But the first is kind of clear to me.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I had a debatable, bro.
Hold it down. Wait a minute, let me mute this person. Yeah, go ahead, bro. Yo, you can hear me? Go ahead, bro. You said you had it debatable? So the second round, what do you do?
The first round I had it debatable, but the second round is what kind of like Pat kind of like shot himself in the foot. You know what I'm saying? He had a line that kind of did right.
Right.
And
I remember that. I forgot about that, but yeah, you're right. I forgot about it.
Yeah, third round.
And he didn't care. He didn't care. Pat,
man, that was crazy.
Pat got that. I don't care what nobody think about it. He had a couple bars that I'm like, oh wait, like what is going on? But he don't care. You know what I'm saying? Kind of threw me off a little bit. Hopefully he changed that, Pat. We can't have. We gotta leave the kids alone, man. We definitely gotta leave the kids alone. We have to leave them alone. Y'all leave the kids alone, please. Protect the kids. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, you're right. And then Your Honor came back and I think tried to rebuttal it, didn't he? Or something like that.
I don't know what he did, man. Like, I think he tried to freestyle. Uh,
I can't
you
wait to
know,
talk. He said he's gonna give me an
I
interview.
don't.
I gotta ask him about
I
that.
don't know what I don't know. He said something like, "Oh, is those your bitches? He look good, just like you." And I was like, "Oh." So,
I don't know if that's what he said, but I know it was something similar to that. Oh man, the crowd was giving like I told you after every battle I was going around. I asked at least 10 people who they had. So out of the 10, they was giving Yarner the first two. So it was like I heard a lot of Yarner 2-1, Yarner 2-1. So and there was probably like an 80-20 split. So it was like only 2 people gave that joint to Pat.
yeah.
Who's that? So who next, man? Who else you see, man? You ain't see no
And
PGs.
all right,
Dang.
so it was day 3, I think, and I caught I missed some of the PGs, but the one I caught was God Illuminati versus Bankhead.
Gotti's kind of tough. Bankheads was tough too. They was sleeping on Bankhead too.
Is it me, bro? But day 3 crowd was just kind of off.
Definitely, definitely. And they was sleeping on that battle too. I'm like, both of these guys is kind of snapping. Both of these dudes was they both did a thing in that battle. But I think in the building they were saying Gotti got it. Who'd you have in the building?
Um, I had Gotti edging it, man. I
Right,
got Gotti thinking,
right.
I want to watch it again. Bankhead is very shout out to Bankhead, man. I'm a fan of him.
Oh yeah,
He's
he's super
fire.
dope. His energy is
He's,
crazy.
he's Yeah, him and Gotti both stars, bro. Honestly, bro, to be real with you, I feel like that battle didn't get what it was supposed to get, man. Like it was. Was it? Tell me if I'm tripping, rankings, but wasn't that crowd kind of off the third day? Like that battle got hardly no reaction.
You not tripping. It's like they thought these dudes was whack or something. They might not know. I don't know what was going on. Mm-mm.
They couldn't think that because Bankhead battled Scotty Goods on the first band legacy, and God Illuminati battled Red Handed on the first one. You feel me? So they've been there. I don't know what it was, bro. I genuinely think that people had a higher expectation for day 1 and day 2 with the band battles,
Right.
and it didn't go down. So they were kind of like, all right, well, I paid for this big pass. I'm not gonna just not show up, you know.
So all the battles that didn't go down, like who didn't go down overall?
I don't know if I don't know if I could talk about certain ones on the air live.
Okay.
But I know like Swamp and Clean Paper didn't go down. That was kind of known. And bro, Swamp is a fan favorite right now that people want to see. You know, people want to see Saga, Jack Boy on these band battles. This is what they're good at. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you know, Glue, Ab, like, you know what I'm saying? They want to see these guys on there. They're not even on there, so you're kind of sitting there thinking to yourself like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I paid mad bread for this and not to see some of these good battles. But don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to shit on the event. It was a fire event. You know what I'm saying? There was still no matches. Like, man, Danger Zone made a crazy return. That shit was wild.
That was crazy. Danger Zone.
Yo, Ryder redeemed himself from that soccer battle.
No, Stewie knew.
Oh, Stewie and Ryder was fired.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was
you know
crazy.
what I'm saying? So, but you know, I really feel like even day 3, man, I was watching some kid. I think his name was Ralphie.
Goodbye.
Yeah, versus Next. I think his name was right.
Right.
And I wasn't really rocking with them that much, but back in my head, I was like, yo, these 2 dudes are fucking tired of fire. Like they're actually really
yes,
good.
Next was snapping.
Bro, Next
Next was snapping.
That Ralphie kid said the same shit about I'll get your bitch. Cassidy, how you gonna boo the best thing in the world or some shit?
Right. That was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. You'll boo the next best thing in the world. That's
but
crazy.
Ralphie dude, the next dude was firing me. I was listening. I'm like, yo, these 2 are really cooking, but like the crowd was very like, like we don't care type. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I don't know what it was. Was people tired, were they upset? I really just don't know what it was, man. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like there was like our footage shows gonna be some fire. Oh man, fucking Lady Flames, First Lady Flames, and
Oh, and freaking
Coffee
Coffee
Brown was a
Brown.
classic.
What? I underestimated Coffee. I can tell you that now. I definitely
You know what I'm
underestimated
saying?
her. I'm like, I
When
always
they
be
tell me
like,
go
she,
to
I
Mexico,
like
when they
Coffee.
tell me go to Mexico,
I'm
when they
like,
tell me go to Mexico, I come back with the kilos. Like she was talking.
right.
Oh,
They was talking to each
First Lady
other.
Flames was fire too.
She was fired, but Coffee is like, I didn't know she was. Coffee's there, man. Like Coffee is one of them girls, man. She Coffee fired. I'm like, what? I didn't know her flow was like I maybe because I heard her stumble so many times. I don't know, man. Was this the best Coffee that you seen?
Uh-huh.
Was this one of the best? How many times you seen Coffee?
I said coffee a couple times, man. This is the best coffee I've seen.
I was about to say I had because that's what I'm saying. She was so consistent and she didn't hardly stumble over her words and she punching heavy. Like what? Okay, Coffee, you are dope. You are pretty dang dope. Salute to her. She definitely impressed me. She impressed me. You know what I'm saying? She definitely impressed me. I didn't get impressed that much during the night. Like I expected a lot from a lot of these guys, but I
Yeah.
didn't really expect nothing from her like that. But she definitely impressed me. Oh yeah, she's dope. She definitely dope. Um, Stewie Newton. I thought Ryder kind of impressed me a little bit too. I thought Stewie was gonna handle him. It didn't happen like that.
Man, that was another good fire battle.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna handle Ryder, but Ryder was not letting that happen. He made sure he brought that energy. Ryder is a wonderful
Oh yeah,
actor.
facts.
Like he is wonderful. Seeing how Ryder act so calm and cool. And when he get on that stage, how he switch it up, even within on the stage, he changed from a smooth pimp type talking dude into a killer type like that in the middle of his round. And it's crazy how he do it. That change is crazy. And he always could set up his punchline. He always been bar heavy. Like he know how to set his haymakers up. So he know how to set his haymakers. So he one of the best at it. So everything was just landing. But Stewie was just he had so much bar. It took him a while towards the middle to cook up. But once he hit that middle and started cooking all the way to the end, I think he rapped longer in all the rounds too. I don't know, man. Stewie might have edged him all the rounds, man. I know people were saying Ryder got him. You know what I'm saying? The consensus was definitely Ryder, but I don't know, man. I think I had Stewie a clean 3-0. Edge him all 3 rounds. Stewie
Nah,
was
that was a fire. It was, bro, Stewie cooked in his battle.
Stewie was going crazy, man. They weren't rocking with him neither. He was fighting against the crowd too. They weren't trying to rock with him like that. They showed him love, but they weren't rocking with him like that. He had a fight. He had a fight. He definitely did. Stewie is a problem. Ryder impressed me too, though. He did. He impressed me. I didn't know he was that loud. I didn't know his cadences and stuff was that clear and that he was that loud. You know what I'm saying? His vocal projection was like that. I didn't know that. It's different when
Like I said, man, like I said, there was dope battles, man. Like I just really feel like the crowd was like it's not it was like they were like kind of just like I don't know what it was, bro. Like
You right though. I
did
mean,
you
you
feel
gotta be
like
right, Don. You have to be right because think about it. We didn't get the bands from the second day that we thought we could. Okay, we definitely gonna get some bands like a super battle today. We didn't get it, so we was just all on the edge. Even me was kind of wondering like, what is gonna be the main crazy secret battle? You know what I'm saying? I was thinking that, but I was enjoying step by step, so I can only imagine just like and I was overwhelmed by everything else that was going on. So I can just imagine if I was a straight fan, had to pay every day, and just yeah, it would have threw me off too. It's good they ain't boo
yeah.
nobody though. They ain't boo nobody. Nobody got booed. People got crickets, but not boos. Crickets, but no booze. That was dope. Who Danger Zone go against? See, Holmesy, he went against Holmesy, right?
Yeah.
Holmesy did his thing too. That
Bro, like I
Holmesy
said, bro, good
definitely
battles,
did his
bro. It was
thing.
good on footage. And shout out to Smack. Shout out to the you know what I'm saying? The new URL app where we're not gonna have a chance to uh we're gonna get to watch the battle earlier now. Like the URL app is gonna have me and Cuban on there already. So when that drops
Right,
Monday,
right,
we'll
right. So as
watch.
soon as we got the app, I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like the whole idea. If you really gonna give us battles exclusive, why not? For 80
Yeah,
what?
listen, I
$96
get it.
what? $96, $100 a year? Like, come on, man. That's nothing. That's nothing. A year? Like, come on, man. Why are we complaining about that if we gonna get the battles early
Look,
on
it's
games?
$8 a month.
Right.
That just means when you get your paycheck, you literally save $2 a week. You know what I'm saying? Like if you get paid you get paid every 2 weeks, you save $4. Like you feel me? Like that you know what I'm saying? That's a 4 for 4 for Wendy's. You feel me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Think about it like you're gonna watch all the exclusive battles from Born Legacy, from Band. They're still gonna drop on YouTube too as well. But like this is dope, man. Like you know what I'm saying? And there's no waiting. There's none like that. Like for example, like they were telling me, like for example, we battle Saturday. Our footage will be out Tuesday or Monday morning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I heard Beasley saying that. Like, you do know we all writing that down. 3 to 5 days, Beasley. Really? All right, we got that written down, ready for a blog just for when you don't do it. Like, cut it out. Say a week.
Hey,
Say 10
think about
days.
this. Pick this out.
3 days.
For Netflix, look, think about it. People got Netflix, right? They spend $10 a month on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
And let's be honest, when a movie comes out in the theaters, it don't go on Netflix right away.
All right.
You know, all right. If you're gonna tell me I get to watch my favorite battlers, all right. So pick this, because even now I kind of think about it. Could this hurt pay-per-view sales? So let's say for example, Gnome 9, right? All right. Do I buy the pay-per-view now for $50 and watch it live? Or do I say, hey, I'm gonna wait, after the event, I'm gonna wait till Tuesday and Wednesday the battles to be on the URL app. So
Yeah.
you got options now.
But I thought that's what he was saying. I thought him saying that the pay-per-view is going to be the same I thought he was kind of saying that the pay-per-views, or he's going to
I don't know.
respect the pay-per-views. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to pick the pay-per-views and mix it up with the app. It's a whole different entity. Whatever they was doing with the
That's what I'm saying.
pay-per-views, they're going to keep doing with that. It won't be fair for them to drop pay-per-views on the app. So that's why I thought he was saying.
So let me ask you. So with that, all right. So so like I said, there's a lot of questions, man. Hopefully this is a new thing that they're doing. So hopefully over time,
They answer these questions facts.
Yeah, but I like it, man. And listen, like even though y'all look at Smack as the world's biggest league, at the end of the day, battle rap is not the biggest thing in the world. Like I can't walk into a random bar and sit next to a random stranger and be like, hey, who's your favorite battle rap? Because there's a 90% chance they don't know what the hell I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So, this $8 a month with a lot of subscriptions, now they can book bigger battlers, like, because you know what I'm saying? Because battlers don't make we're not rich off this stuff. You feel me? Like, it's cool little side money, but we still gotta work regular jobs almost. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think, man, look at it like this, man. At $8 a month, you get to watch the battles now faster. You don't have to wait for them, and you're supporting a league that helps pay your favorite battle rapper, whoever it is.
Right. So what's up next for you, man? I know you got something on your plate. You had 5 plays before the battle, so I know you got something after the battle.
You know me, man. People tell me, oh, bro, you got to be more exclusive. After August, I'm gonna fall back. You only take big battles or URL battles. I got a battle this weekend in Tallahassee. If you're in Tallahassee, pull up. I'll drop the flyer into the Discord. I'll be battling some local cat named Young Raw.
Young Raw.
And my boy, Danny Myers is on the card. He's battling on that card as well. So you feel me? Come out, Tallahassee. Me and Danny Myers on the card. We're not battling each other, but we're both battling on the card.
All right. Anybody else? That's the only thing you got lined up.
Man, June 22nd, June 23rd, Atlanta, Gates of the Garden. You might see your boy making his return. You feel me? Might have a fire battle on that card that y'all might be rocking with.
One round.
Be on the lookout for that.
One round.
You already know, baby. You know how we do it at the gate.
One round battles, y'all. We're gonna still watch it. You just ain't gonna do nothing for your rankings. But Don Marino Don Marino in the building. Thanks for rocking with me.
Listen, man, if rankings count my one rounders, I'll be like top 5 right now.
Come on, man. You already know, but still, you gotta change them things. Give them a couple more dollars, man. Or tell your sponsors to give them some more money. Then stop doing the one round battles, man.
Listen.
Can't be that much more.
June 22nd. That's June 22nd, June 23rd. Also, July 6th, if you're in Chicago, come out. Don Marino versus Gage.
What? One round?
Yeah, so, I think it's 3.
Gage gonna smoke you.
Nah, man, I'm gonna talk to Gage. He gonna pull out the cigarette.
How you gonna talk to him?
We're gonna talk.
Don't talk to him. Like, whatever you say to him is just gonna be fun. Like, I don't know if talking is a good angle. Just bar his head off. I don't know if talking is a good angle for that guy. He's too funny. He got too much personality.
I think barring with him is worse because
he's slick with the bars too now.
No, it's not that. It's like one of those people like bill collector. You know how people that punch back to back with him, like they're punching their life away, and then he just starts like clowning you, and it's like, oh, look at you, you tried your hardest, but he's joking. Gage is a difficult opponent to write for, bro.
I already know. I already know. He a beast too.
Yeah, shout out to Gage, man. I actually rock with Gage in real life, man. He's good people. I did business with him. I booked him in my league a couple times in Miami. He always came through and put A1 performances.
Okay. Okay.
And then there's Born Legacy 7 in Tampa. You might see me on it. You might not. So be on the lookout for that.
I'll holler at you about that later, man. I know somebody had to talk to you this weekend.
Oh, man, listen, I'm going to tell y'all this too, man. If y'all rock with me, y'all show me love, y'all support me, salute, keep doing it. I promise y'all, I'm taking this to the next level. I'm going to keep pushing. I have a huge announcement, a big announcement. I can't announce it. I can't even drop a hint. But stay tuned. You might see it come out soon. Big announcement where, like, you're going to see that, all right, Don's about to level up now. So okay. And when is it? When is this announcement again? Give it about a week, man. And I'll make sure.
I know I'm gonna have the exclusive.
Rankings got it first.
Come on, for real, man. You say it again. Say that one more time.
I said when it drops, I'll make sure Battle Rap Rankings get the news first.
Yeah, Battle Rap is life. I appreciate you for rocking with me again, Don. I'm about to get off this live, but we're going to be in the Discord. Y'all join the Discord. Y'all follow the rankings, man. Get us out of here, Don.
Man, salute to all of y'all. It's your boy, Don Dollars, Don Marino, Homestead Hitman, Miami Legend, Out of Towners, Papers, Art of War, Gates of the Garden, Battle Rap Rankings, Battle Rap is life.
Let's go.
5.2 game.
Let's go. We out. My boy. Fire interview, my boy. Thank you.